Hi guys, it's Belle here and I'm coming on with a quick little vintage book haul that I picked up recently that I wanted to share with you. So let's get started. We'll start with the small pieces first. So I picked up some postcards. Some are vintage, some I'm not so sure are vintage, but look at this cute one. I thought it would look super cute. In like a beach journal. It looks like it's from the 70s and it has writing on the back, so I like that. I don't think this is a vintage one, but I just like the look of it. I thought it would work in some journals that I do. Same with this one. I'm not sure if this is vintage or not. I don't think it actually has a date on it. Sometimes they do, but again, I just thought that'd work in some journals. This looks vintagey. There, Queen Elizabeth Room in Kent. And then we've got this, definitely a vintage one, and again it's got writing on the back and a great stamp. Look at that stamp. So yeah, that's really pretty. And again, another vintage. This would work brilliantly in an autumn journal. This one hasn't got writing on the back, but I love that. And then this cute castle one, I like all the nature around it. And then this is writing on the back. And what I love is that it's kind of smeared a little bit. I really love the way that looked. And yeah, it's really beautiful. So I picked up those. I think they were like 10p each. And then I picked up this little book. It's not in the best condition, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be using it. And it's got writing in it. Look, it says 1937. Can you see that? And this was only 50p in the secondhand shop. It's got a little map there. And so it was written in 1928. So it's 1928. So it's almost 100 years old. That's how old this book is. And yeah, there's just lots of fun. I don't know if it's in Latin. It looks like it's Latin. Could be Italian, which, you know, they're both obviously same root word and every same root language. And it's actually got markings. Someone's been using this to study with. And then the English at the back. So yeah, 50p for that. And I thought that would work good in journals. Then we've got Never a Dull Moment by P.R. Townsend. Again, this was 50p, as you can see. It doesn't say what it is then. But this is like fun games. Look, warming up notions, old-fashioned games, fortune telling for fun, nursery rhyme and fairy tale quiz. And I just thought these were quite fun because they've got interesting like games and things, which I thought was good. They've got some images in it like these. These are fun vintage images. And I just really liked the way the words were set out and things, like the way the pages are set out. Got some jokes there, some imagery again, puzzles to do, crazy conundrums. I just really like, look at these children's fancy dress outfits. Not really politically correct anymore, that one, but the others are quite good. Yeah, so it's got great imagery. Look, someone's actually written on this page, which is fun. And these will work, someone's written there, these will work great in journals again. I just love the imagery and I love having something a bit different to put in pages. It doesn't, like I say, it doesn't actually say, look, and it's written at the back here and someone's written all down there. Doesn't say when it is, which is a shame, but yeah, I'm guessing probably 50s or 60s with that one. Then we have this one. I'm not sure if it's vintage, but it's a field guide to trees of Britain and Northern Europe. It's got writing down here. It's from the college. Does it have it's obviously an old library book because it's got this. That's really good. And then, sorry, got distracted. And again, I'm wondering if it does have like a 1974 this is from. But the reason I liked this was because it has the images. And even on these kind of pages, you've got the smaller images. And I love to use this, not just in collage, but I love to like use these as focal points on page embellishments. I mean, look at that beautiful picture. So, yeah, I love using those kind of things. And it's just got lots of pictures, lots of information. Look at that page. Love that page. Nice autumnal and the leaves and everything. Yeah, so lots of pictures and imagery and words. Like, I even like things like this where you can cut out just the interesting piece about the tree itself or the leaf and use that as like a little embellishment in the journal in a tuck spot or something. So yeah, that's going to be great and add to my, I always need a collection of vintage nature books. So we've got that one. And again, I think this was 50p. I think I got it from the same shop, so I think that was 50p. This one I don't think's vintage. It's Shakespeare by Bill Bryson, so I don't think this is vintage, but again, 50p. The reason I picked this up is because I know a lot of people enjoyed my finishing up Friday of my vintage book. This isn't vintage per se. Let's see how old this is if I can find it. 2007, so it's not vintage and it's quite thin, but it's got a good spine on it. So I'm going to use this in an up and coming series where I show you how to make an altered book. I haven't been able to find a vintage book yet that's the right size and has a good enough spine for me to use. So this is only going to be a small little book because it's quite thin, but yeah, so look out for that coming up. Then this, I have another book like this, but it's smaller and it's like a children's book and that, and I mean, look at that cover, the Wonder Book of Animals. And on the spine, you've got these penguins, and then look at the back. The one I've got is much smaller. It's about this big and it's super thin, and I just love the imagery. So I couldn't believe it when I came across this. So this was £2. And we got all the little elves and that work in the woods and things there. And obviously it's got a name and everything on it. But the reason I love this, I hope I'm getting it in. It has got some discoloration, but look at these. This is the same in the other book I've got. It has these gorgeous like printed bits, and I've used them in quite a few journals. I just think they're beautiful. Does it say how old this one is? Yeah. Let's see if it says. I don't know if it does or not. Anyway, and then you've got these smaller images. It actually shows you the colour plates. So the golden spaniel's head, the African elephants, and it tells you where they are and stuff. And then you just have all of these smaller images like that one. Just look, it's beautiful. It's like hand drawn and then copied into here. It's just beautiful. And then actual sort of vintage photograph copies. I wish I'd had that for one of the collages I did recently, because I could have done a chat with a hippo. So there's so many beautiful animal imagery in here. The Newfoundland, that's one of my favourite dogs. The little dog ones. And that, look at that dog. The image of the Pekingese. And then, yeah. So you've got these beautiful images, all the different animals. Like, look at that. And the budgies. Australian budgies. Duck-billed platypus. What a word. And then sort of imagery. And that. So it's a mixture of, look, you've got cartoons, you've got stories, you've got artwork, you've got photographs. There's all sorts in here. There's poems, The Boy and the Elephant, birds. Look at those beautiful bird images, guys. And that. Look at the bear. And then look at that. Look at the polar bear. The Three Graces, so a poem there. These are cartoons again. Look at those kittens. I just, honestly, I get so distracted when I'm looking at this book because I absolutely, the bulldog, I absolutely love this book so much. Look at the fish. So it's just got so many amazing images, and look at the little hedgehog family one there. That'd work beautifully in an autumn book. You could put the whole page in or use each of these separately as ephemera pieces. Trying to find like another imagery. Lions again. There's the tea party with the hare and the kittens. Oh, look at the cats. Elephants. Look at that elephant one. So, yeah, there was a giraffe one. Where's the giraffe? There was a beautiful giraffe imagery, but look at the owl there, the eagle owl. Sorry, I'm literally showing you, I think, nearly every image. Look at that giraffe one. So, yeah, there's so much in here that I can look at the tigers, guys. Look at that page. There's so many in here that I will be able to use. So much I'll be able to use. The dogs, look. So pleased to have that for £2. The cover's so beautiful, even though it's a bit damaged. It's almost like I'd like to turn this into a journal. And then finally, I picked up this 366 Goodnight Stories. This was literally in a charity shop where it was with the kids' books, and all the kids' books were 10p, and you buy one, you got one free. And I was looking for other books for my son that he's trying to find some vintage, like the original copies of some books that he had when he was younger. And so I'd managed to pick some of those up, and I needed another free one. And I was literally quickly flicking through, and I'm so pleased I did, because I came across this one. And it is, I'm hoping you can get the whole thing in. It is beautiful. Look at the imagery. It's so like what we would now call retro. It's so cute. So this is from 1973. It's split into sections: spring, summer, winter, autumn. Well, the other way around. And it has images. So it tells you month by month. So you've got the month heading. It's got poems. It's got imagery. It's got stories. There's colours. There's this beautiful kind of blue and white that's so beautiful. And just so much beautiful stuff in here. And not only do I love it for all of this, but obviously seasonal when you're working with spring journals, when you're, I mean, look at these images here for a spring journal, little poem. These will work great in journals. And then obviously, because it does seasonal, right here at the back, there's a March one. The imagery, look, the young badger on the ice. We have Christmas bits in here as well, which obviously are brilliant. It's really difficult, I found, to find vintage Christmas books that I can use in my December dailies and Christmas journals and things. The snowman who ran away. Look at that beautiful heading for February. And just look, snowflakes. It is another absolutely... there are some things in here that, you know, aren't very acceptable today. Some stuff that I wouldn't use. But the majority of this I will be... Look, and Christmas is coming. I will be able to use. Part of me kind of wanted to keep it because it was so beautiful. But it is stained, and the cover is in really bad condition. So I will definitely look. These are the autumn ones. Look at this imagery for autumn. I will definitely be, and the squirrel, look, I love this one. I will definitely be using this in my journals. So this basically was free, or 10p, whichever one came free. So that's what I got, guys. Really good little vintage haul of books and things. I don't try and buy too many books all the time because, you know, they need to be used. I probably will try and put some packs together of some more vintage book pages, because I did have some of those in my Etsy shop at one point, and I think I've got quite a few books that I would love to share some of the pages with you guys if that's something you're interested in. So anyway, that's it for now, guys. I hope you like this little haul, something a bit fun. I think I picked up some real little gems, especially these two. I love those two this time. So thank you for watching wherever you are in the world. I hope you're safe, and I hope you're all having lots of crafty fun. Till next time, guys. Bye for now.